Assalamu alaikum. My name is Habibur Rahman. I came to Doha on the morning of 15 April 1982. So in the National Archive of London, say 1981, I met Mr. Ahmad Al-Anani. He was the cultural advisor of His Highness the Amir. And he asked me, what are you doing here? So I'm doing research for my PhD. It is on Middle East, like this British military strategy in the Middle East. Then he told me, will you work in Amir Dewan in our office? I said, I can't tell you, I have to finish my PhD and I have to go back to my country. I am working as a lecturer in one of the universities in Bangladesh. He said, no problem. You will let me know when you finish your PhD. You just send me fax and I will arrange everything. So I came here informing him that I am coming. So he arranged everything for my arrival here. So I told him I will stay only for 3 years here. Then he told me one thing. Anybody who drinks Gulf water, he cannot go. He was telling me like this, so I will see. When I came here, my work was very limited. I was appointed as the document researcher in Amir Dewan. So I started my research work, going through the historical document concerning Qatar and the Gulf states. My first research paper was for this office was United States oil policy in Qatar, and my head of the department, he wrote, it is an excellent research. So from writing of this research paper, United States and oil in Qatar, I started my journey of writing. Another job I got from Ministry of Information was to go through the books concerning Qatar and the Gulf state. So I read lot of books, uncountable books about the Middle East. So I acquired my knowledge about Middle East and Qatar of various subjects, including history, politics, economics, religious book, and storybook. I got abundance of document, historical document on Qatar, because Qatar is the only country which was important to major power at that time, British and the Ottoman Empire. So Qatar is rich in historical document or history, and it has also unique past history, civilization, which has spreaded from northwest of Qatar, say al-Bab, or you can say al-Mab, Bir Zikrit. These are the historical places. Later, Faraiha, Huela, and also Zubara became prominent and has spread the civilization from north to the east up to Wakra. And the archaeologists, they are working on this, on the historical sites of Qatar, and they also discovered many significant materials to write history of Qatar. My real family life also began in Qatar. At that time, I had only one daughter. Now my number of family has increased to 4, and my wife also was there, and she always joined with me, encouraged me.
Came here in Doha in 1982. We both came together, and at first I even didn't know where was Doha, like Qatar. I got excited when he said it's very near to Bangladesh, because during the student life you can't just go home very often. Believe me, within like 10 days we were here in Qatar. After 4 months, I got really thing like staying in a hotel with the child. I told Habib that I'm going home, get a house, fix it up, and then call me. And after 2 months, when he got a house, we came back, and we used to live in the Madinat Khalifa area. And the Qatar University was just behind our house. So, and then Saad was born, my son. And then from there we came up to Ghanem Villas, which is near the Ramada Junction. There my second daughter Heba was born. And then after that, after staying there 3.5 years, we moved to Al Masila, which is in Rayyan Road. And then my youngest daughter Sarah, she was born there. And from then on, now it's like 36 years, and time just flew. It was so good, alhamdulillah, it was very good.
One of my earliest memories of living in Doha was I remember getting lost at the center. I think I was 7 years old. I just sort of got separated from my parents, and I was howling my eyes out. And this lovely Qatari gentleman just, pulled me aside, and he was holding my hand, and he was just looking around. And finally, I got reunited with my parents. It's amazing, how far Doha has changed, and my memories of, there's some things that have remained the same, but there's so much that has changed. So are you guys going to travel to Bangladesh in the winter?
Yes, we'll be there for 3 weeks.
Yeah. So are you going for the wedding?
Yes, we attend wedding part.
I moved to Australia, and I was there for 9 years, but there was always the pull of coming back to Doha. So when I had my first child, I just felt that, it was time to come back, be closer to my parents. The beauty of the country here and the culture here, it's so family-oriented that, I knew I made the right decision by coming back and, raising my child here so that he could be close to his grandparents as well. I'm very excited that National Day is coming up. It means so much for everybody here. Everyone gets excited. It's also a part of, I feel like it's not about the importance of that you have to be a Qatari in order to really treasure and cherish something like National Day. I think for families like us who've been here for more than 30 years, we still have that same love and that same joy of celebrating National Day.
I was born on 25th December 1983. It was about 1.5 years since my parents have been here. Since I grew up here, I have that small community feeling. I have a lot of friends here, and I get to do a lot of fun activities that I love. Like I love being out in the sea, I love fishing and diving, and I pretty much do that every weekend. But my younger sister loves to dive too, and she's actually diving right now, so that's why she's not here. And my youngest sister is also not here because she's studying in Dubai at the moment.
All through Qatar, historical sites.
Now the weather better,
I went to university in America after that for my undergrad, and then when I came back, I started working for a few years, and then I went to study in London again. I did my graduate diploma in law, and then I came back again. So, the thing is, I'm very attached to Doha. I was born here, so.
From there. Go. When I came here, I saw the sea and the people are fishing. Then I have a friend, he's still here. His name is Ahmad Jasem Al-Mufta. So he started taking me for fishing, and almost every month we used to go for fishing. He lives in Wakra. From Wakra we used to go catch fish. I like this fishing and fresh fish. Gardening is also my hobby. Wherever I go, even Canada, in London, everywhere, I try to grow some plant and do gardening. I do this gardening. I am very proud of my staying here because I learned many things. I developed my career here, and my children also grown up here. They are all educated while staying here. So I am very much happy to be part of this society.
My memories of Bangladesh are more confined to summer holidays. It was nice because, all the family was together, and, it was always a big celebration. Everyone was really excited because my father, being an academic, was the first one from his family to sort of leave and go abroad and go into the academic field.
I take long time to think before I write something. So this is the place where I think. It is my small Arabic majlis. I got this idea from my visit into various majlises of my friend here in Qatar. My first book, it is a British defense problem in the Middle East. It is on Middle East. And then my second book is The Making of the Gulf War. And then I also wrote a book about the Qatar, emergence of Qatar. That's also from long time, from prehistoric time to the year 1916, when Qatar signed an agreement with Britain. I also wrote a book, it's called Changing Face of Qatar, from the age of pearl to the present time. One morning around 11, I remember it was August 1987, I was reading something on my table, sitting. I saw suddenly one tall and this smiling face entered to my room, and he said, I have come here, Dr. Habib, to see you. So I realized that it was His Highness here apparent Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani. Then he said, I want a big research from you on history of Zubarah. Recently, I am writing a book on Zubarah. The title is Zubarah, a forgotten history of an Arabian port. Zubarah was forgotten, I say. This is my third visit to Zubarah. I am very glad to come here again. First visit was about more than 30 years, but it has been changed over the last decades. This port was built by Sheikh Abdullah bin Jasim Al Thani in 1938 for defensive purpose. Today, Zubarah is the UNESCO declared heritage site. I am very much excited again to stand here. The port has been carrying the legacy, old cultural and heritage legacy, and the old history of Qatar. Now it is more than 33 years, I could not go. I love the Qatari people, their culture, heritage, and hospitality.